You're live.
Hello, hello. That didn't make sense why that music started playing again. I don't have the music thing figured out with the countdown. I don't know. It doesn't seem to. It doesn't
Jody,
seem to play separate.
it,
It's a
it didn't
separate thing.
it didn't play again for everybody. What it did is it started playing before we went live, and then it realized we're going live, so it restarted.
I see. I see. Okay.
So it
Well, welcome
only
to.
seemed like it for you.
Thank you. It seemed like it for me. I don't know if I'm coming in any better, any clearer, but my kid said I have a 1,500% increase in my upload capacity with that new router that Todd sent me.
It was like 20 and now it's like 300.
It used to be like
10.
around 10 megabytes per second, and now it's like 315 or something, or 50 or something like that. So I should be good to go. I shouldn't have any audio problems, and I shouldn't have any video delay problems. I should be good to go. So yes, this is the Triadic class. Todd named it the Triadic class because of the three nacelles. And what I did last time was I cut these grills out in between these bars here, and I had to figure out a way to make those all the same distance apart because now they're flopping around like that. And I figured out I'm going to use pieces of this clear plastic here, and I'm going to put it up in between each one, and it should even them out and keep them all uniform. So I'm going to start cutting this, and we got my friend Ken here with us producing, and my friend Andrew is here helping me out with the technical side of things. And why don't you see who's in the chat there, Ken? I see Paul, I see AK there, I see Doug, I see Jim.
Yeah, so we've got Paul Tackett that was asking if AK will be here, and AK responded, "I am here." And then he let you know that your latency is 7 seconds, so we're doing good tonight.
Okay, we're doing good. So that is something I have to do at the beginning of each stream, right? Before everyone, after it's been scheduled.
I'd heard Todd say you can set it something up to be like always, but yeah, it's probably best to at least go through that menu and check for the first few times if it if it is doing it.
Yeah, it's unclear to me
Absolutely.
whether it will. It's unclear to me whether it'll hold or not. I'll know after my next live stream if it's held or not. So.
Okay, because some of the things for me. Sorry, go ahead, Ken.
I was just going to say, Doug Smith is here saying greetings, and Sick Jim is waving to the chat. And he says, I'm anxious to see the final results.
Me too. The little ship I did of this was pretty cool, even though it didn't have any lights or anything, and it was just a little small one. I really liked the design. And since our friend Blair threw me a 537 Reliant kit at Wonderfest, now I can make a larger scale version of it.
There you go.
So maybe I should put a picture of it in the studio to show, just in case anybody hasn't seen it before. It's on the thumbnail, but let me see if I can find. I got too many pictures of starships now.
Is that really ever a bad thing?
Files. Well, I guess not, but it's starting to get confusing. I try to keep them all separated in files. Here we go.
Oh, AK, you got the screen shared. There we go.
Oh, dang it.
So there, this is what I'm making, or attempting to make. The Triadic class. Let's see if we can get a better. What's this? Come on, that's not good. What about this? There we go. No, it's the other way around. That's wrong. this.
Right. Cam, do you want me to stick around and
Wait, hold
mark
on.
the chat
Do this.
as you go along?
This and then
Yeah,
switch them.
if you want, AK, that's
Okay.
fine.
There we go.
I'll do that.
Look at that. Never miss a comment. Click on chat to display it on screen. Oh, yeah. Did I do that?
Yes, I agree with
Restream's
Sick Jim.
comment.
He says very nice.
Can everyone see that?
Can we see what? The picture or the restream thing?
The restream comment.
Oh, yeah,
That was weird.
Yeah, I can see that on the screen.
Oh, no, not that. Got this. That. There we go. Too many buttons. Hard for caveman to press so many buttons. I just got thawed out of glacier 2 months ago.
Any idea what you're gonna do for the hull number and like the registry number and the ship name?
Well, I have the word enterprise and the word Reliant to mix together and try to make something. I got a lot of letters to play with.
Yeah.
And a lot of numbers to play with. So yeah, that's what I usually try to do is just rearrange the letters in the existing name because custom decals are a little beyond my means. So I just try to make do with what I got and rearrange the name into something else. You'd be surprised how many words you can make out of the word enterprise. And Reliant. So I got enterprise and Reliant. I can do all kinds of things. Plus I got 2 sets of USS.
Yes. And
all right,
you have
so
the
I'm going to need, let me
for
see.
the 1700 series if you want. And then you have at least you know, the 4 other numbers for the from the Reliant.
Okay, so we're going to go 13.5 centimeters. So this kind of has a bit of an angle on it. I'm going to leave that angle because I feel like it's going to fit in there nicely.
Now, another option would have been, could you have not just cut out like a size of a set of clear transparent material that's the size of the whole nacelle area and just laid it against the whole thing instead of strips?
You can't. That's a good idea, but the thing is that these aren't equal distance apart because they're all wavy.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was.
See, the bottom one is good.
That's what I was worried about the other night.
Yeah. The very bottom one is perfect, but once I cut all the way through the bottom one and then cut the next one, the ability to sand in between there becomes less feasible because this is moving as you sand it and there's no pressure on there. So what I have to do is I'm going to do this bottom one first. So I'm going to put one in here and then I'm going to secure it. And then I'm going to try to sand in between the next one so that it stays butted up against this.
Now you're installing them from behind though, or?
Well, it doesn't matter which side I go. It's going to be flush with the inside of the groove.
Oh, okay.
I just need to take a touch more off the corner of it here so it fits in there.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
So
I see what you're doing now.
And we're going to go like this.
Your genius had me confused because I'm not at that level of genius.
All right, so now that. So that should keep it nice and even. If I can get this to sit in there. I'll probably try this stuff, I guess. What happens? I don't know. This here is not styrene, so I don't know if the Tamiya is going to work on it. We'll find out in a second. So I want that.
Doug says I'm not that genius either. Well, then I'm in good company.
As it can be.
So AK is saying, why not put a spacer in the bottom groove, sand the next level out a spacer in there, and then sand the next level and so on.
Sounds like he was listening to what I just said I was going to do. Good for you, okay? Sounds like he was paying attention because I just said that that's what I was going to do. But it's bending because it's just a little bit too long. Just the very tip. So I'll just try to clip the tip just a tad. Just clip the tip a tad. All right.
He says, I must have been typing while you were saying it.
He must have been. Or sleeping. Sometimes when you're old, you doze off a little bit when you're not expecting it. All right, let's see. Get in here a little closer. See if we can get focused. Now I want to pull all these up against that. Oh, that was a big drop. Okay, I'll just hold this here for a minute. I should have got some tape ready. Should have got some tape. Come on. There we go. Actually, probably would have been a good idea to put tape right along the whole thing so that it gets the, it has a backing to go up against. It's actually working pretty good. It seems like it's sticking well. I have a little bit that I'll have to clean up. It's getting gooey. Dropped a big drop and it started to melt this. But once it dries, then it's easy to... This happened before and I was trying to clean it up too soon. Yep. And I just kept pushing it around and melting it more.
Yeah, if you get a drop like this, it's always best just never to not touch it, let it evaporate and eventually go, back to more solid. It does take a while.
Yeah.
Oh, Andrew says no video or audio issues. Looks like the new router is doing its job.
Looks like it, yes. Seems to be chugging along pretty good. We'll see what happens tomorrow when I'm on the stream with a bunch of people. Because when I was doing the solo stream before, I was having minimal issues. But once I got into the group stream with more than, like, say, 3 people, it started being really, really laggy and really chuggy.
And Todd is here.
Good evening, Todd.
You look and sound great.
Oh, thank you. You look and sound great too, buddy. Oh, Flash. Flash Grodon just fell off the shelf. I knocked him with my coffee. Let's see if he still works. Pew, pew, pew.
Looks like it does.
Flash. Oh. Yeah, he's still working.
That is
I
an
went to reach for
old
my
school
cup and I
flash.
pulled them down. Yeah, they gave me this at I bought a model at Cult TV Man booth, and they gave me this. Look, I even put lights in the.
Nice.
I put a light down in the little slime pond there. I tried to light his face, but I kind of just got the neck lit up.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard with that kind of a helmet.
Yeah. Well, that was my first. That was my first figure, first model kit figure that I've ever done.
Well, it looks great.
Not bad. I tried to
think
get
you'll
some
do-
like. I tried to get like some texture in his jacket and his pants. Right.
Yeah.
Try to get a little bit of detail there. The holster.
You
I
think
kinda
you'll
tried
do
to
another
make
one?
it look leathery. I don't know. Maybe not. I probably won't buy one. But if one happened to come my way, I wouldn't be averse to putting it together. They also gave me an Invisible Man, but he didn't have all the parts. All he had was the feet, the face, and the hands and arms. There was no legs or body. And yes, I know he was invisible.
But the model kit should have
yeah,
him
there
wrapped
was
up in
nothing there.
bandages, and I think wearing a robe, I believe.
Yeah, there was just the head with the bandages and the arms and the feet, like boots.
Were those boots made for walking?
No, they were made for glowing.
Ooh.
Because there's a glow in the dark. And then there was another sprue that had like chains, and I don't know what that was supposed to be for. It was like chain links. Oh, that did not. Oh no. Oh, drat. That did not hold together. I think I'm gonna have to use super glue. I know that Andrew recommended against it, but I don't think I have a choice.
Yeah, not usually the best option for clear parts, but
Well, Andrew's worried that it turns yellow.
yeah, you can fog and turn colors.
Well, I don't. It's okay if it fogs. I want it to be frosty. I'd like for it to be frosty. Just not. Maybe I'll just try this again on the inside. It's sticking on the one side there. It's not sticking on the inside or on the bottom.
Andrew
part.
says, "I
I'll try
didn't
this
say
again.
that," but he says,
You
"But
didn't
yes,
say
it
that?
will
Somebody did.
praise the clear parts."
Okay, let's see if I can get this to.
Yeah, just when using Tamiya extra thin, you do have to wait just a moment, a bit longer than you do with CA glue.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of melting it, and then you just got to wait for it to really re-solidify. Whereas CA glue is actually more of an actual like bonder.
I'm just gonna try to push on it a little bit. That. Push it up against the other one.
Doug says you have to give the plastic time to fuse and cure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got you covered, Doug. I knew what you meant.
It just makes for a very uninteresting stream to watch.
Yeah, watching glue dry.
Yeah, let's watch the glue dry.
So we start working on have multiple things set up to go, I guess.
I
Not
have to
always the
hold
easiest
this.
thing to do.
I have to hold this. I can't put it down.
Makes it sound like it's a
Otherwise
good
it
book. I just can't put it down.
separates. I can't put it down. It's a real grill gluer.
Andrew says, okay, good night, guys. You have a good night, Andrew.
Good night, Andrew. Thank you for your help. Appreciate that. All right. I'm going glue.
Yeah, Doug says if you use nope. Get a bit of a jump there and stuff. He says if you use quick set extra thin, you can proceed faster. And some people saying good night to Andrew.
Good night, Andrew. Well, I'm foregoing the warning, and I'm using this stuff.
And your brother-in-law's here.
Stuck. Hey, Cameron.
And he's using emojis
How's
which
it
just
going?
show up as the words. Yep.
Hand, pink waving face. Blue smiling hand, pink waving. Nice. Blue smiling hand, pink waving to you too, Cam. Cam's all Dharma Congelada Tanagra. Timba, his arms wide. Oh, that's
I just saw the version of that redone where it's got the minions.
Oh, yeah. I saw that too. All right. So our next piece is almost 14. All right. So I want to try to get in there. I'm looking for, see if I can find it. I got a little thin sanding tool. I got a really thin sanding tool. I just got to find it. There it is.
How thin is it?
It's this thin. I think it's too thick. It's not thin enough.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a little too thick. Might just be better off with just going back to using sandpaper.
Well, if these flex out of the way, yeah, it's too thick. It's a little too thick. I'm gonna have to go over to the drawer here. Get one of these guys.
Russ is here. He says, "Hey guys."
Oh, hey, Russ. Good evening, sir. What do we got here? 1,500. I need to get some lower grit sandpaper. I never even used this stuff.
AK says, I wonder if a version of that, of what you're doing, will work on the Grissom.
Possibly. The Grissom grills are very different. Let's see. So this has like a Velcro on, like a really soft, fuzzy Velcro on one side. So it's not going to sand the other side. It's only going to sand this side.
Yeah, it'd be too thick then if you folded it in half.
Yeah. It's just kind of the exact thickness that I need. Is that staying put? Looks like it is. It seems pretty solid. Oh, not right there. Still got a gap right here. So how you doing tonight, Russ? Good to see you here. Yeah, it looks like I'm pretty well stuck. Pretty well stuck in there, yeah. This has like curled edges because it was used. I need to watch out, dog. Get out of the way, buddy. I don't want to run you over. I need an unused one, but the only ones I have are the ones with the holes in them. It'll have to do. It's a little bit more aggressive, this one. That might be better.
Well, in theory, you wouldn't have to sand as much then.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of drag it out of there. It looks like it's evening out.
Russ says, doing good. That AI rendering of the cruise ship was awesome.
Not bad, eh? I had a problem, though. I tried prompting it 4 more times to not put the thrusters on that end. It showed like thrusting, rockets, but it showed them from the wrong end. I wanted the other end to be the engines, and I tried to tell it, but it wouldn't do it. It just kept increasing it at the end that I didn't want. I was like, what are you doing? Put the thrusters at the other end of the ship. Oh, you want more thrusters at this end of the ship? You got it. Like, you dirty bugger. Do what I say, robots. Do as I say. Alas, they wouldn't. The robots never do as I say. So we had a fun experience today. We went this afternoon. We headed off to a backyard rock and roll party on the lake. Posted a couple photos and a short video clip on Discord.
I saw the video, yeah, and the photos.
And
looks like a good time.
Funny thing, half of the people there were British. So the couple that own the place and live there are from the UK, and the guy's dad and mom happened to be there visiting, and a bunch of their other friends and relatives, and some people that live here in Sudbury, because they're like geologists and mineralogists and stuff like that, right? So they're working for the mines. And yeah, it was really fun. We're like surrounded by Brits. It was pretty cool.
It's another British invasion.
And they're all into the World Cup game. Yeah. The lady whose name is Jane was cheering for the English team, and they were playing Norway, and one of our other friends went around with about 50 little mini Norwegian flags and put them all around the yard. And she came out of the house and she's like, what is this? What is this blasphemy? And she went around taking them away from everybody, put them all in the fire. It was hilarious. Okay. Let me just get in there with this and see if I can get rid of the little flakies that are curling over the edge.
Well, that should definitely lead to a very interesting lighting job.
We'll see. I hope so. This is an experimental technique, and if it works, yeah, it'll be interesting. It's proving to be quite a task, though, so far.
Yes.
It may be far more trouble than it's worth. Let's see. So we're like 13 3/4. 137 millimeters. Give or take. So let's just go 137 millimeters, like that. Drop this guy right in there.
So who was the band that we saw playing in your video?
They are called Knuckle City Dusters. And there's some friends of ours. They're a local band from here in Sudbury.
Okay.
And then after they were done, some other people went up, and there was another fellow there playing guitar and singing. And then this young lady was singing really wonderfully with the band. A bunch of people. It's like kind of a, anyone who's has any skills is welcome to come up and show us what you got, sort of thing. I almost went. A couple people were asking me, but I wasn't really ready. Just push that over up against it there.
So where you went for this party, was it far out of town, or?
It was like a half an hour drive away from here for us.
That's not too
It was
bad.
on a lake. It was on a lake, and not everyone, but there was like 3 or 4 boats out in the lake. All the boats come around and watch and listen, and people are on their boats dancing and partying. So this is a thing they do every year. My wife went last year, but I didn't go because I was here streaming. And I decided to go this year because it ends early, right? Sort of starts ending when the sun goes down. It was quite fun. Quite fun indeed.
Doug Smith says, I'm skilled enough to know I need better skills.
See, get rid of the light for a second if we can. A little bit less of it anyway. That's really bright.
I know it's a little late to think of this now, but you almost should have light blocked the inside of that before putting these clear parts in.
Yeah, you know what? I actually was supposed to do that. And I got ahead of myself because we were discussing that on Wednesday night when I did a stream. And yeah, I actually was supposed to do that. Andrew and I discussed it, and I didn't do it. I let everybody down. I'm sorry, Andrew. But I let Andrew and everyone down. But oh well.
Just have to mask off the rest of that area and then just paint the rest of light blocking the rest of it.
Perhaps I can mask in between or mask these off. Well, these are protruding. These clear pieces, they're sticking out right now. So if I painted it, I could cut them off afterwards.
Cut them flush, yeah.
Yeah, because they're still sticking out proud of the surface.
And just so you know, Russ says you didn't let me down.
I didn't. Oh, thanks, Russ. Yeah, see, even on both sides, they're sticking way out. Andrew and I discussed that. I was like, I should probably paint this first, right? Yeah, that would be a good idea. We both agreed. Oh, see, now I got... Okay, so I've created myself a problem here. A little bit of glue went over to the next piece when it shouldn't have. All right. It wasn't the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay, so my next piece is 14, so 141 millimeters. 141 millimeters. So bring that right up. 41. Boom. Right there. Just like that. Just like that right there. Just put it in. All up to the end right there. Like that. That in there. Excellent. What I need is one of my little pipettes. I need one of these.
Oh, now you're going to glue all over your fingers.
New. I always have glue all over my fingers anyway.
Well, you know what they say. If it gets on you, it gets in you. That's why I don't let other men touch me.
You were the worst mall Santa ever. All right. So I just kind of rub my finger down there just to get rid of any excess. It helps it dry. Sort of makes it set a little bit. Make sure it's not stuck to the next one. That. Like a so. Like a so.
Just 2 more to go.
Out of the way. 2 more to go. Yes. Did I only cut 1 more? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut another strand. I didn't cut enough. I only cut 4. I only cut 4. I will have to cut 1 more. All right, so we're gonna go this way again. Almost looks like I got that one in too far. I think I have to try to separate it. It's too deep. It looks like it's not too hard to separate. Just gotta kind of push it outwards a bit.
So how are you liking building something this scale?
It's okay so far. I don't know. I haven't really gotten very far yet. It's just kind of on the first nacelle of it. Oh well, I know I did a bunch of little modifications to the bridge and the sensor dome and stuff, right? I don't know if you saw that. Where are those? They're in there somewhere. They're in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, because I want to use the Reliant bridge dome, but that little dome in the middle didn't have the detail on it like the Enterprise does. So I took the Enterprise dome and I put it into the Reliant bridge. And I did the same thing with the sensor, lower sensor dome thing too. I rearranged some components.
Russ is heading to bed. He says, "I'm heading to bed, gentlemen. Have a good evening." You take care.
Thanks for stopping in, Russ. Appreciate it, buddy. You take care. Russ is working on the pathogen laboratory.
Yes.
For his scale universe, which is pretty cool. Okay, so if I can hold these at the same level, like that. So the next one kind of wanted to, it bent in before I glued it and it's set. There, that's better. Like I had it pushed in a little bit and it wasn't straight.
Right.
Okay. Just try to impart a little moisture into it. Gotta separate that again. So yeah, it's getting tight now. It's getting tight. Having a hard time getting the sandpaper in now because they're getting thicker.
Yeah. Next time you're out shopping, you might have to look for just a couple sheets of some sandpaper without the Velcro on it.
Yeah, well, we got a Home Hardware down the hill. This is just what I had because I was using it for my power sander.
Yeah.
And I was doing guitar stuff.
But if you're going to be doing all the installs like this.
Yeah. This is the only low grit one I had.
Yeah.
What I usually do is get a belt sanding belt in different grits.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Yeah. So that's what I got here on this board here.
Your fret
leveling and then I
beam?
got my homemade fret leveling beam. And then I got two other ones. I got this piece right here, and then I got a really tough one on the other side.
Nice.
And then you can I just cut a piece off, use two-sided tape, and just stick it down to the wood.
Nice.
Or whatever you got. If you got a piece of square aluminum tubing or something, that's even better. All right, we're starting to get a little more play in there now, a little more freedom. I'll actually do this one a little bit too if I can. See, at least now it's easier for me to squeeze this together and get some pressure on it.
Yeah.
They're not all flopping out of place.
So do you think you're gonna continue to start streaming on Sunday or Saturdays after Andrew?
You know what? I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Saturday is probably a better day for me. Okay, so I can actually see on the very top slot that it sort of bows like this.
Yeah.
Right here. So I'm just going to try to get a little bit of material out of the center.
All right, Paul, you have a great night. Paul says he's going to roll. Have a good stream. Good night.
Thank you for coming by, Paul. I appreciate you. You take care and have a good night, my friend. Look forward to seeing you again next year at Wonderfest. get in there. Let's see if I can get in with this a little bit now. I can.
So, did you catch up on watching the episodes of From?
Yes, we did. And now we're friggin' hungering for it.
Yeah,
And
see,
now I have to wait
didn't.
for the
Originally, they
next
were saying
season.
this was supposed to be the last season, but I didn't. I
Oh,
guess
no.
they extended, and I didn't realize it.
Well, it better not be the last season because it kind of left
Yeah.
a lot of things unexplained.
Yeah, no,
Like, you can't end it like that. I'd be very upset.
Yeah, they're filming another season.
They better. That would be upsetting if they ended it like that.
Now I just started watching the third season. I think third season of Silo.
Silo.
Yeah.
It's not one that I've heard of.
It takes place
In a silo?
Yeah, Silo. Yeah.
On a farm?
Yeah. It's a few hundred years in the future,
Okay.
and these people live in a giant underground, bunker, basically silo. It's got a big open area in the center, and then the rest of it's just kind of around it. And in that center area, they have a huge staircase that goes all the way, from the top level to the bottom. No elevators.
Okay.
And it's like, I can't remember, something like 200 floors or something like that. It's a lot. And it just starts off with this one youngerish woman, probably around 30, I guess. She starts off, she's works down in the power generator area at the very bottom of the silo, and then for some reason she doesn't know why she gets promoted to being the sheriff of the entire silo. So, and there's some mysteries going on there, and you can't go outside the silo. If you do, basically if you say I want to go outside in front of people, then basically what happens is they put you in a big, this supposedly airtight suit to go outside and clean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to go clean the camera that's showing the outside world, which is just like just a little bit of this low area in front of the camera, and then it just has a little hill not too far out, and some dead trees and like no real grass or anything. And you go out there and you're supposed to clean the camera,
weird.
and then within seconds you die.
Huh. Interesting. Silo.
And there's a little bit of corruption going on. Then the main character there, I don't want to say who the people were. Two corrupt people. One of them says, "Oh, I heard you say you wanted to go outside," even though she never said it. And then another high end person says, "Yeah, I heard her say it." So it's their word, against her.
Yeah.
And basically, so she ends up having to go out, and then the next season she goes out and finds another silo in a different level of repair than theirs.
Oh, so she goes out, but she survives.
Yep. Yeah, and then this third season now she's back, but she can't really remember what happened. And basically they're feeding her some drugs that basically destroys her memory, so she can't really remember much from what happened previously.
Okay.
Doesn't remember the people she used to know, stuff like that. Doug says, "I'm back and forth to the spray booth."
Welcome back. Dreams are your ticket out.
AK says
Welcome
spoilers.
To the
Yeah, I'm trying not to
same
spoil
old
much.
stream.
It's mostly
You're
the
laughing
stuff
about.
that you see in the trailers and stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's an interesting show.
That's what I like about From. It's interesting. It's not like any other shows I've seen before. I like things that are unique and different. I like a bit of different uniqueness. You know me.
There was a show I watched a few years ago that they only did one season and left it on a cliffhanger, and they never made
I hate
any
when
more.
they do that.
Yeah,
Which one was it?
I'm trying to remember what it was called. Basically, this generational spaceship is going to the next nearest solar system, and yeah, basically it's using some newer technology, so it's going to take like, I don't know, like 100 years or 200 years or something to get there, so a lot faster than it normally would.
Okay.
And I think they're about halfway through. I think the mission started in the 60s or something, and it's now like modern day type thing.
Yeah.
And they're like halfway through their journey, and then someone gets murdered, and these people are not prepared for murder. What's that?
I said, oh no.
Yeah, so
someone gets murdered.
Yeah, so they don't have any actual like police on board or anything like that. So like the one guy, security guy, is having to like read books on, how to do an investigation and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting.
Cool. And what's that one called?
Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. And I think it might be another Fox TV show, like Firefly, that sort of thing, that got canceled.
Okay. Ooh, that looks good. That last line is perfect. Okay, so I need another piece here. One more. That. And it's going to be 137 millimeters. 137 millimeters. So around about there. Come on. Couldn't pick it up.
The show is called Ascension.
Ascension. Okay.
Yep.
I've heard of that title before, but I didn't know what it was about.
Yep. And then about halfway through, there's a major twist. But yeah, I'm not going to give spoilers on what the twist is or anything.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do you like watching like science fiction television?
Not a whole lot.
No.
I don't really watch television much. I mostly watch stuff on YouTube when I'm by myself, and when Mary's here, we just Watch whatever Mary likes.
Okay.
Unless something is highly recommended to me, like that show From, then we'll check it out. And yeah, we both really enjoyed that show.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was good. It was good. Have you had a chance to see Banshee?
Yes, I've watched a couple seasons.
Yeah, it's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Anyways, that's another one that I liked because it was so different than any other
Yeah.
show. Like, how many stories have you seen where the crime boss is an Amish guy?
Can't think of any.
And then he's got his creepy little buddy there, his henchman with the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good show. Andy Starr does a pretty good job on that show.
Yeah. And anybody who was following him in The Boys just saw how that ended for him, or for his character.
Oh no! Oh no! Look what I did. I cut into
you cut in there.
Cut into the edge of that with my. Yeah, I was trying to clean it up with my this little saw here.
A little putty. It'll be good as new.
Yeah, I could probably get away with just sanding the edge here off. Just sanding the corner away. I'll probably even do it. Just round that off once this stuff is gone. Okay, so there, we got that. Let me just dim the light down for a second. Let's get one of these things.
Is it one of those things that's called a light?
It's one of those things that's called a light. And I'll see if I can find a straw. Don't know if I have any left. I might have to get some more. I do have none left. They are all gone. Gone diddly on. I might have one or two in my drawers of stuff, but where? Because this needs to be doubled up, but it needs to be secured into something straight. So what I did on my Excelsior was I did this to it, and I put it inside a thick plastic, like a reusable straw, so a real thick, strong one. I did that, and I put it inside, so it stayed nice and straight and flat.
Nice.
But let's see. For now,
you're just like Wile E. Coyote. You're a genius.
Purposes. Let's see. For temporary purposes, we'll just get some of this. Oh, I only have one piece of clear shrink tube. Uh-oh. Just put it like that. I thought I had a couple of other little pieces. They must have fallen out. There's one. There's one.
Doug says Jody is the mad Canadian.
So I'm not going to shrink it. I'm just going to.
And AK is correcting me. Wiley was a super genius.
Yes. He just shouldn't have been ordering everything from Acme all the time.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that movie at some point.
He should have found a better provider of weapons and Roadrunner catching things than Acme.
Have you seen the previews for that movie?
What movie?
Coyote versus Acme.
No, that is a movie?
Yeah. Just coming out right away.
Let me see. I should have added
so it's got like
wires
cartoon characters like Space Jam did, and then real people as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's got like
Oh,
John
that's gonna
Cena
be.
in there and stuff like that.
Oh god. John Cena is actually pretty funny.
Yes, I find them to be pretty funny as well.
Have you seen Ricky Stenicki?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's pretty good. With John Cena. All right, that's not
Not lining up.
well, because of the way these are. I need to
Right.
put little wires. I need to add some little wires onto my contacts there. So let's get the soldering iron going here. Find some solder. Get a little bit of solder. Get a little bit of flax and solder. There's a piece here. Is it hot enough yet? We're getting there. 440, 450, 460, 470, 490. There, it's starting to melt close enough. It's melting onto the wire. All right, so which one's got the hole and which one's got no hole? Right here. Like so. Grab a little red piece. Flux U. And solder that.
I sent you a link to the Coyote versus Acme official trailer.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at that. It sounds fun. Sounds like a fun. All right. Pull that. Hey! It took off on me.
Don't let it get away.
Don't let it get away. I need to that clip's not big enough. I need to clip it to my desk or something. Whoa. All right, there. Now I can make this sit down sort of flat, at least flat enough to get an idea of what we're going to have here. Like that. All right, so yeah, imagine if that was light blocked.
Yeah. I think that's going to look really, really sweet.
I'm going to see if I can turn it down just a little bit to... Turn this light off. Come on, go straight. Be straight. Be flat. Close enough.
Yeah, that's looking great.
I think that'll do okay. There, I could just sort of dim it down a little bit. Oh, my camera adjusts for the brightness.
Yeah, it
Look
does.
at that. Warp speed.
AK says very
I'll stop.
sweet.
Oh, even now that it's down all the way, I can still see a little. The camera's not showing it because it's still light. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, no, we can see it. Well, at least I can.
There. Turn off all the lights. There we go.
Now it looks really good.
That's 2.4 volts of power going through that. So that's it. Well, it still looks very bright on camera, but it's barely making any light in person. I think that'll do just fine.
And like AK said, very sweet.
Yes, thank you. Very sweet indeed. So the only part is now I have to do that 4 more times. Or 3 more times. There, that's real bright. That's only 2.6 volts.
Yeah, that's definitely got some brightness to it.
Yeah.
At that level.
I might even put a resistor on it. Because it's pretty bright. It's pretty bright. Not bad. Let's go back down. Oh, see that for a second before the camera adjusts. You can really see the individual lines just for a second.
And what does it look like in person?
In person, it looks like that all the time for that split second that you can see.
Yeah.
Before the camera adjusts, like that. Oh, come on, give me more time. Yeah, it looks really good. I think that's going to work great. It was a little bit of effort to do, but it's going to work great. I think I can speed up the process. What I'm going to do this time is only do one at a time. I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to put the clear thing in.
Yeah.
And get it all sanded and cleaned out, and then the next one, and then the next one. I'll just do one slot at a time, and I think that'll make the task a little easier. Then I won't have to do so much like fixing and adjusting.
Right.
So Paco, out of the way, bud. I guess you're getting hungry, eh, buddy? You're gonna have to wait a few minutes there, bro. I'll get you some food in a little bit.
Oh, what happened to your
All right.
solder roll there? Did you touch it with a soldering iron?
Yep. Yep. Sure did. Okay. So let's put this one aside. As I said, I'm going to do the painting first, and then I'll clean off the inside of it. Sand it all down. Because you can see it's a little bit rough there with the glue and that.
Yeah.
But that's not going to make a difference once it's all cleaned up and sanded down. So let's get to this one. I'll start with my little scraper here, my little scriber again. Just put the lid on this. Put that over there. So I'll start with this guy again. I think I'll start in the middle this time. And work my way out to the ends or to the sides.
Yeah, AK is asking, where's Tori?
He's in the bedroom with, or no, actually, he's got put to bed there a little while ago. He's in his cage. He's in bed. His bedtime's usually between 10:30 and 11. It's recommended that they have a 12-hour day. Back and forth. Back and forth.
You're making it look so easy, though.
Well, there's a kind of a groove there, so it's not hard to just run it through the groove, right? Excuse me just for 1 second. All right, I'm back. So I can only go so deep with this because of the nature of its wedgy point there. But it's a good way to start it. Go the rest of the way with this blade. Oh, and we're through. Actually, almost made it through with the other one.
I also just sent you a link for the trailer for Ascension.
Okay.
Yeah, so the trailer for Ascension came out 11 years ago at least, so
11 years. Oh, it's an older show.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I like older shows. So I've been rewatching Star Trek The Next Generation over the last month or so, maybe a month and a half.
what season are you on?
Just started season 6, the last one that I watched, which was, I haven't watched one since Thursday afternoon. I didn't watch any yesterday. But it's the first time that I've watched any episodes since it aired.
Yeah.
I watched it when it was on, when it played on TV. I watched it almost every episode. I've seen like 4 so far that I didn't see, or that I don't remember seeing, at least when they first aired.
Right.
So the one with the Packleds was one of them. The one where they're helping this scientist dude at a space station, and his wife's all horny, and Riker gets the space station explodes, and Riker gets accused of it. And then they have like a courtroom, and everybody gives their test. They have like a holographic court proceedings, and everyone's given their testimony, recreated in holographic form. But of course, all 3 stories are different from each other, right? Like the woman's testimony makes Riker look like this lecherous Lothario, and then Riker's testimony makes the lady look like she's all cougering up on him all the time.
I think I do recall that episode.
Yeah, the other testimony made it look like he was fighting with the doctor, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal your wife. I don't care what you say." Yeah, it was hilarious. It was a good one though. It was a good episode.
Doug says my wife is
some good ones.
Doug says my wife is in the living room watching Discovery right now.
Cool. What's she watching?
And then he says, "Damn Packleds."
Damn Packleds. Yeah, that was one that I never saw before. So when I saw the Lower Decks episode that had them in there, I was like, "Who are these guys?" I don't remember seeing these guys before. And they kidnap LaForge. They're like, "You're smart. You make us strong and fast. We want to be smart and strong. You'll help us." Yes. We look for things. We look for things we need.
AK says, not the Discovery Station. I think the series.
Oh, the series. Okay, I thought I was like, "Oh, cool. What you watching on Discovery Channel?" Yeah, the series. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed it mostly. There was a few things that were kind of dumb, like their turbo lift. Give me a break. Whatever. Their mycelial network. I agree with Andrew when he says they should have started the show in the 32nd century, in the far future, right from the beginning, I think it would have been a lot better, maybe a lot well received. Like, there's no reason Michael Burnham had to be Spock's sister. You know what I mean? It didn't have to have that in the show.
And then Doug is confirming, yes, Star Trek Discovery.
Okay. That was the last Star Trek my mom got to see. And I don't know if she got to finish watching it. And I don't think she got to see an episode of Star Trek Picard, but my mom would have loved it. Oh, she had a crush on Jean-Luc Picard, that's for sure. She liked Discovery. Her favorite character was Saru. I think my favorite character on Discovery was Stamets. Paul Stamets. The engineer, scientist guy. He was pretty cool.
You know, I didn't watch a whole lot of Discovery. I watched the first few episodes, and
it was Star Trek, so I watched it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was still Star Trek, so I'm still going to watch it. Like I said, I mostly enjoyed it. I thought it was good. There was some of the story, like, I don't know. It's like every episode had to be like this galaxy-threatening thing all the time. It's like, come on, man. Like, you know, there could have been more lighthearted, fun episodes, but...
Right.
It was very heavily overarching, season-long stories.
Now, do you want to light block this one before you start putting in those pieces?
I know that I should, but I really don't feel like airbrushing.
Okay.
Right now, so I might as well do them both the same way. I figure if I did one way, I'll do this one the other way. Maybe on the next nacelle, but these ones are both for one. So
right.
Here we go. 141. 41. There.
Yeah, I still never did go back and watch any further episodes of Starfleet, the Starfleet Academy one.
No?
No.
Not for you?
No, not really for me. Maybe one day I'll go back and watch them, but yeah, I don't know.
There was a few, out of the 10 episodes they showed, I'd say probably 4 or 5 of them were pretty good.
Okay.
Like, you can obviously see that they're trying to aim for a younger audience, but I think younger audiences were probably just like, whatever, man. And then all the older audiences were like, fuck off. Yeah. The young people were like, whatever, and the old people were like, fuck off.
AK is saying,
So,
what you're doing is so much like how I'm doing the Thermopylae. I am so off plans. It's funny.
Well, I don't usually have much of a plan at all when I do this stuff. Like, I have a general idea of what I want the model to look like most of the time, but I usually don't have a plan. I just kind of wing it.
Shoot from the hip.
Shoot from the hip. Yeah, a lot of these things I'm doing for the first time. Okay, but I do actually think that's going to work out a lot better. because I'm already starting off with one perfect one. And then
Right
as I
on.
carve the rest out, see, look at that. There, just bring it back a bit. There we go. It's going to be a nice clean line. All right.
Well, you have the experience under your belt now, so
Yes. So I got a little bit better of a process here.
you'll have it down perfect by the time you're done. Just when you don't need to do any more.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I should go to the next one over, or should I skip one and then do the in-between one after? I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Just trying to think of the physics of it as they open up, but I'm only going to have one open at a time, so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to go to the next one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
See, the first time I did this, I didn't really take into account the fact that once they were all cut, each piece would be free and flimsy to move around, and they wouldn't stay straight, you know what I mean, and level in the position where they're supposed to be. I didn't take that into account. So I did not yet have the idea for the clear plastic in between. So Andrew and I had to figure that out by just shooting different ideas back and forth. And then I had the idea for the clear sheets. I tried some other sheets. I had some clear acetate, but they're just thin, like paper thin sheets.
Yeah.
I tried 2 layers of it, and it would have actually worked, but it would have been a real pain in the butt to try to put the 2 layers together for each piece every time and get everything in there nice and straight. And
Yeah,
I
so
don't know
kinda
what
like
the glue is going to do to the acetate either. It's real thin.
Yeah,
and,
kind of like that
kinda delicate.
overhead projector slides.
Exactly what it is. Yeah, it's transparency is made for your printer, right? So you can make transparencies.
Yeah.
I just have them so that I can do those when I want to do one of those vinyl pictures. I just take a Sharpie and I draw right on the blank piece to make my transparency.
So when you did like that Reliant picture for me for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
do you draw on the material first, like say a pencil or something, and then cut it
No,
out?
I just draw it right on the clear piece with the Sharpie.
Oh, okay.
In the case of the Reliant, like if it's something like a picture like the one I did for Todd and the one I did for Jordan. So what I did was I just got pictures of those ships, like the Reliant one. I got pictures of it from different angles, right? And then I'll just draw them separately onto like those are different little pieces. Each view of the ship, the top view and the side view, those are 2 separate transparencies that I made. I just put them on there at different times as I do one. But what I did for those is I put the picture on my laptop. Let's get a pretend laptop right here. Let's pretend this is my laptop. Okay. Here's my screen. All right, so I put the picture on my screen. The Reliant, right? Picture on my laptop screen, and then I just go like this and flip it over sideways or flip it over backwards. Lay the laptop down on the table like that with the screen pointing up, and I just put the transparency on there, and then just go around it with the Sharpie, just outline it. And then I have the line drawing, right? And then from the line drawing, I put that onto the glass, and then just shine a light from underneath, and then you just cut around the silhouette.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I made a video of the one I made for Jordan. Andrew suggested making a video of it. He thought it would go over well and get some views, but not too many people were interested.
Let's check it out.
But I used to constantly be making those, and I'd do custom orders and sell them. Like I was doing commission jobs all the time with those, and I was also just making random like wildlife ones, like eagles and bears and deer, moose, and stuff like that, wolves, and selling them at the local marina out by my parents' place.
Yeah,
there was a bar there and a marina and a boat launch, stuff like that. I'd bring them down there, and he displayed them for me, and people would buy them once in a while. And I had my card there with my phone number, so people would call once in a while and order something specific, custom ones for their loved ones. Nice. I did everything from Spider-Man to hummingbirds and butterflies, and vampires and skeletons, and dragons and snakes. I've done a lot of dragons, as people like dragons. The dragons were a pretty good seller at one point. And then this friend of ours used to host these art shows where they would have some live bands performing and a gathering of artists that she knew and were friends of hers, or that she discovered on, Facebook or whatever. So she discovered my artwork on Facebook and invited me to them. So I went to a few of those. It was fun. Sold a few pieces there. But that one I made for you, that Reliant one, was the first one of those I did in probably at least 10 years.
Well, it turned out awesome, that's for sure.
I'm happy that you like it.
Oh, love it.
And it's the only one in the entire world like it, and it's totally unique.
Yes.
Because I've never seen, all the years I've been watching talented artists on YouTube creating things, never seen anyone do that.
Well, unfortunately, people now would just use their, a vinyl cutter.
Yeah, I was doing that before there was vinyl cutters.
Yep.
I started doing that like almost 30 years ago.
Yeah. AK says you should do a Bob Ross style stream of you doing that work. But then you can try and talk like Bob Ross as much as possible. Put a happy little tree over here.
Just put a little happy tree. There's no accidents. There's no mistakes. We just have happy accidents. Look at that little tree over there. Isn't he friendly and lovely? This is wonderful. Did you ever see there's a video on YouTube? I don't think it's fake or AI. I think it's real. But somebody looked at all the episodes, like every painting that Bob Ross did on his show, and they put them together as like a flip book, right? Or like a continuous video. And it looks like you're taking a journey down a river through a forest.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the real deal or not, but if it is, that's pretty dang cool. If he purposely did that, made every painting
if
so
I
that
had
each
to guess, I would be guessing that it's not 100% in order.
maybe not 100% in order, but pretty cool nonetheless.
Oh, for sure. SDM Productions is here. He says hello all.
Hey man, how's it going? Welcome. Where'd my clear thing go? Where did my clear thing go? All right, so we need another little strip. Sorry, I'm eating pizza. We're going to eat pizza. Yeah. We're going to eat pizza. Remember that song? We're going to eat pizza.
Does Mary bring home a fair amount of pizza?
Not a lot for us.
Okay.
She brings home pizza for our kid's friend who mostly eats nothing but pizza. 137 centimeters, or sorry, millimeters. 137
SDM Productions
millimeters.
says, going well. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good, sir. Pretty good. Yourself? Going well. Are you doing anything? You working on any projects? You building any models? You're just hanging out. That's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna hang out with my wang out, you know what I'm saying?
Then please keep the picture tidy and on your desk only.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's pretty good. Like that. Put a little bit of glue.
Yeah, you're definitely making this look super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Yes, barely an inconvenience. SDM says he's working on the Battlestar Pegasus kit.
Cool. Okay. Just wanted to make sure which one I was putting glue on. It's hard to tell which one I've already done here. Did this break? Why is it coming off? Oh yeah, look at that. It broke.
Probably the I was gonna say probably got softened up by the glue, maybe.
Yeah, well, these are just little mini pipettes. They're not the actual glue nozzle things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's empty. It's empty. Alright, this time we'll put this on right away instead of squooshing a bunch of glue through it first. Yeah. There. I just want to make sure that it gets all the way down. And doing it this way, I don't have to worry about the next one sticking to the last one as I'm gluing it. I can just do this, one and done. Wipe off the excess. Glue my finger to the outside just a little bit. There, and we're solid. We're solid. I'm just gonna give it just a moment. We're getting close to the 1 o'clock here, anyways.
AK is saying to STM Productions, sweet. Please share that in the HTM Discord channel.
Share with me. Share with me in the HTM Discord. I just have to get my dog some food. He's bugging. He's starving.
The 3D painter says, "Hiya, Jody."
Paco. Hey, Ron. How you doing? I'll be back to the desk in a moment. I'll be back to the desk in a moment. I'm just getting my dog some food. Let's see. Where's this? A scooping spoon. Oh, dang it. I just made a mess. Just made a mess inside the fridge.
Ooh, that's never good.
Wow. Rice and chicken everywhere. Okay, well, I'll have to clean it after I'm done. I'm almost done anyways.
The 3D painter says, "Just got back from playing pool."
Ah! Playing pool with a snooker stick, eh? Playing pool with a snooker stick. I hate to invite him for croquet. He'd probably bring a sledgehammer.
He says, "Yes, sir."
Did you win, Ron? Did you win, my friend?
He says, "That thing is challenging."
What's challenging? Whew. What thing is challenging?
I don't know if he's talking about what you're doing. Oh, no.
No, this is easy.
He said, "I held the table for 7 games. Then my friend Joe took me out."
Oh. Big Joe. Big Joe. All right. Well, what I'm doing is I'm cutting each groove in between each bar, and then I'm putting thin strips of this clear plastic in the grooves so that I can light this. I already did one and tested it with a light, and it was pretty funky. It was pretty funky, don't you think?
No, it was very nice, actually. Turned out really well. 3D painter.
Very funky. Where did I put my light?
3D painter says the cue is challenging.
A snooker cue? Yeah, they're a little bit different than a regular pool cue.
And then he says, "Joe's
They're
the
like
semi-pro player. He ruined me." I remember playing pool against a coworker one time, and he broke, and I didn't get a single shot. He just ran the table.
Yeah, that's almost like every game of pool I've ever played. I could never get good at that. We even had a pool table in the basement for a while when I was young.
Yeah.
But I didn't hardly ever use it. I was always outside.
Yeah, he broke, and then he ran the table, and I just stood there the entire time watching, and I was unable to take a turn.
Thanks for the dollar, chump. Oh, that's happened to me very, very many times at the pool table.
Well, he said that's the first time it's ever happened to him, that he made all of his shots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It had to be when he played against you.
Yeah, it was the first time he ever played against me, too.
Mm. I'll challenge almost anyone to a game of darts, though.
Oh, there you go.
I'm good at darts. I'm good at things that you have to aim, like throwing things, and like I'm not like a big fanatic of guns and firearms, but I'm a crack shot. Like I'm a sharpshooter.
Ron says I'm also semi-pro, but he got a really lucky break on me. I missed my third shot, and he ran me out. And he says, I'm okay at darts, but I'm much better at pool.
Well, I also have a semi, but I have not gone pro yet. I'm just excited about starships. So I'm pro semi. We're almost through.
So is that a warp install in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Yeah.
Are we going to end at the top of the hour, or are you going to keep going on?
I'm gonna finish this chiller grill.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all the slots carved out of this chiller grill here, and then I'll end it there.
In the last 5 minutes, our viewership has doubled.
It has it? Yeah, that's usually what happens. It's usually 3 or 4 people, maybe 5, watching most of my stream, and then right at the end, they start coming out of the woodwork.
It's after all those Guinnesses.
Rod says this is a cool-looking piece.
He'd also said you would kill me at darts
picture?
for sure, even if I brought my own set.
Did I get rid of my picture? Oh, there it is. It's still there. So it's going to be this, Ron. I'm going for this.
But that one's the 1/1000 scale?
Unlit version of it. That's the 1/1700 scale.
Oh, okay.
But Blair sent me a Reliant and an Enterprise refit. And he wanted me to plot out a lighting scheme for them. But unfortunately, they were printed solid. So I couldn't put lights in them. So I just built that instead.
He says, oh, wow, rad.
Oh, my. Yes, very rad indeed. Very rad.
No, Howard's not on tonight.
Normally what I would do is make my chiller grills out of the plastic sheet, but I don't have any left. I think I do have. I can show you a small version of it that I made when I was doing the other small Reliant. Do I still have that in here?
Yep, it's me, Ken.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, it takes a little while sometimes. It took me a while
piece
to recognize people's voices.
Yes, that's Ken from Ken's Hobby Bench. When are you doing your next live stream, Ron? You doing one tomorrow? You would have enjoyed where I was today, Ron. Went to a backyard on the lake rock and roll band party. It was pretty cool. People were pulling up in their boats, watching the show, dancing in their boats.
Yeah,
all kinds of different people played. It was the band played for a while, and then they just kind of opened up the stage to whoever wanted to come up and do their thing.
Yeah, it is easier to match voices when you see people's faces. He says he may live stream tomorrow, and he says what you went and saw was nice. He would have loved that.
Let me see. I don't know how to do this. I wonder if I can get a picture onto my phone or off of my phone onto my computer. Whoa.
He says, I'm starting to get some things together with my harp guitar, so that's fun.
Oh, right on. Yeah, Ron got the harp guitar. Those are cool. Those are very, very cool. DCIM image camera. Clicky click. Stupid fingers.
Bless you.
Well, it's me coughing.
Let's see. So what happened to the photos and video that I took today? Where do they go? I hate that. Every time I take a picture on my phone, it goes somewhere else. It goes to a different place. I don't understand it. Very bottom, maybe? Yes, the very bottom. All right, let's see if I can do this. 60. It doesn't. I wish it told me how long the video was.
Doug and Ron are exchanging pleasantries.
Okay,
and
well,
Ron
never
says
mind this.
20
I don't know how to
strings
do
is
this
a
stuff.
lot.
I don't know how to do this, so you'll have to check Discord. I'll actually might post like a private video on YouTube that I'll just send the link to my friends to check out if anybody's interested in checking it out. Because I recorded like a couple of full songs of theirs, and they of course wouldn't mind me sharing it. One of their originals, and then they did a couple covers of other stuff. I'm generally not into punk rock music, but when they're live and they're like really good, they're good at it. And when someone's talented, I like it no matter what they're doing. Really, you know what I mean? Even if it's not my favorite genre, if they're talented and they're doing a good job at it, I can appreciate it. And some other fella came up with his guitar and sang a bunch of classic rock songs, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and some Bob Seger, and stuff like that.
Ron says he'd watch that.
Maybe I'll send it to Todd first so he can use his editing thing or whatever and stabilize the video, because it's really shaky. Everybody was dancing and pounding on the deck, so I'm holding my camera, but my camera's doing this.
Yeah. He says, want talent, punk? Check out the Minutemen.
Oh yeah, I've heard them. I've seen the Minutemen before. They're good.
He said, or June of 77.
I like the Dropkick Murphys too. I've seen them live a couple times. They're pretty good. But yeah, there was a guy who was playing the bagpipes and everything. Punk rock bagpipes. Yes.
He says they aren't punk.
Oh, Dropkick Murphys? Not really, but kind of almost. Punk enough for me, anyways. They're a bunch of punks.
He said June 77, Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
He said, no, that's the Talking Heads, 1977.
The Talking Heads. Those heads is talking.
He said June of 77 is the name of the avant-garde punk band.
Oh.
AK says, yes, I was referring to the month and year. I'm sure that is where they got their name.
All right.
And says, perhaps. I never thought of that.
Let's get another strip here. I think this will be my last one. I'm going to put this one in, and then I'm going to call it a night.
You should be calling it a morning.
I'm going to call it a morning. Cut the end. Get my measuring stick. 140. Actually, could go in just a little more right here.
He says, early Modest Mouse.
Ah, yeah, Modest Mouse.
And then he said, Circle Jerks. I don't know if he's asking you or...
No, it's another band. That's another punk band. Would you settle for a triangle? There's only 3 of us. All right, there we go. That one's in its position. Oh yeah, this is working out a lot better than the first one I did.
Yeah.
It looks good now, but this one's even better. Even better.
And then he says, and of course, Canada's best punk rock band ever, No Means No.
Does.
We have User Cool Gamer 85 says shipping off to Boston.
Hey, Cool Gamer 85. I've seen you in the comments of my videos. I think. Or no, that's Fallout Gamer. Never mind. Welcome nonetheless. Welcome to the stream. I'm your cheap engineer, Jody LaForgery. There we go. So I'm just going to show this one again. Let's see, where's my light?
Ron says, No Means No is one of my all-time favorite bands.
Let's turn the lights down low. And then we're going to have something that looks like this. Like so.
Looking good.
And there is our chiller grills. And yeah, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to go to the dollar store and get me some more of those clear, well, not clear, but they're basically clear plastic straws. They're like reusable plastic straws. My little contacts are touching in there. And then that keeps this straight and flat hooked up inside. But they keep shorting out because they're touching inside.
Ron says, speaking
But
of
yeah,
shipping,
that's the only way to make
another
these things straight.
Ron
Go
says,
ahead.
speaking of shipping, another great avant-garde punk band, Shipping News.
Shipping news? Gotta love LED noodles. Yeah,
Yep.
gotta love them noodles. Loving the
This
noodles.
is beautiful,
Yes.
Jody.
I'm gonna spend the next 20 minutes picking the glue off my fingers. It's all glue. It's all gluey.
Well, don't wipe it behind the couch.
No, that's where I put my boogers.
That's right. You can pick your friends and you pick your nose, but you can't wipe them both behind the couch.
You can pick your friend's nose.
Yeah, yes, but usually only
All right,
once
well,
when you catch them by surprise.
That's right. Well, it depends on how close you are. Some of your friends will let you. Some of your friends insist. My hands are full. Can you get that for me? I don't want to put my beer down.
And I'm holding a cigarette in the other hand.
Yeah. All right, so there we go. That is another chiller grill. Well, almost done. I got one more slot to do on that one, but it takes a little bit longer than I anticipated. So I'm gonna do that on the next episode. Where is that? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, and here's another modification I made. I forgot to mention. I took out about a ½ inch of the neck of this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Refit Enterprise neck. I took around a ½ inch of it out and made it shorter. And then I put this sort of a cap over the seam to kind of cover it up a little bit. Just to kind of squish it down a little bit, make it a little bit more sleek, a little bit more low profile. So we'll see how that looks. I think it's going to look pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. So, Ron, who else was here? Russ, Doug is here. We had Paul Tackett right at the beginning. We got user cool gamer 85. Thank you guys. Todd stopped in for a hello. I appreciate that, Todd. Thanks for the router again, Todd. If you're still watching or listening, seems to be working fantastically, amazing for me. Had no problems with any settings. My chat is scrolling smoothly. My video is good. My audio is good. There's no tracers when I wave my hand. There's no jittering and delays. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I had an old router and it wasn't high enough capacity for what I was doing. And when we went out today, I asked my kid to hook it up for me while we were gone. And we got back and she said, oh, yeah, you got a 1,500% increase in your bandwidth. I was like, all right, excellent. Sounds pretty good. So now, because I was going to upgrade my internet and I was talking to them and they said, well, before you start forking out another $10 or $11 a month to us, how about we do a test and see if maybe there's a different problem? And I was like, okay. So we did that. And they said, yeah, your router sucks. I was like, really? They said, yeah, you got like an old router and it's getting choked out. It doesn't have a high enough capacity in the LAN port, right? For Wi-Fi, it was great. It's a dual band router. Wi-Fi on it was perfect. No problems at all. But for the Ethernet port, not good enough. It was choking out at like 30 megabytes per second or something like that. So yeah, now I got like 1,500 megabytes per second or something like that. It's like off the charts now. So thanks to Todd for that. And thanks to my kid, Ada, for hooking it up for me. Thank you, Ada. I appreciate it. Love you. And Ron says, told you, Jody. Yeah, he did say it might have been my router. I remember that when I was having problems. He said, could be your router. I was like, could be. But I didn't know how to properly check that. So, yeah, I'm in good shape now. And thanks for that. Ken, thank you so much, my friend, for coming on and producing for me. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Having you around. And I'll see you on the group stream tomorrow. And anyone else who tunes in, we'll see you guys on the group stream tomorrow at HTM. And we got a banner thing. I wonder if I have that. Where do I even find that?
Go to captions.
Captions. There we
Have
go.
a good night, Jody.
The ticker, right? No, I don't have it.
Yes. You don't have it. Hold on,
there's
see if I can show it.
There's nothing in my folder. I haven't added it yet.
Oh, you didn't add it.
I probably just got to add it into here. No.
Okay.
No. Okay, well, whatever. We're doing a group live stream tomorrow on the HTM channel. And then Monday is Donnie Daughtry at Don's Modeling Desk. I'll be producing for him. He's working on his 350 scale Katinga. Tuesday, we got Keith at Bricks and Sprues. He's doing the BMW building blocks car. Is it a BMW? Yeah, it's a BMW. Isn't it? Or is it a Mercedes? I don't know. It's a car. It's an orange sports car, man. It's really cool. And possibly, I think Pit Stain Hobbies. Ian will be streaming after Keith on Tuesday. Wednesday's open. Wednesday's open. So if nobody streams on Wednesday, maybe I'll do it again. Who knows? You never know. Look at my hands. They're so gross. All right. And then Thursday, Aligning the Stars, Jordan. See what he's working on. Probably the Millennium Falcon or something. I don't know. I want to see him work on the Deep Space Nine. I like Deep Space Nine. I have a little Deep Space Nine. Look at it. It's so cute.
Are you going to paint it?
Yeah, maybe. Eventually. I don't know if I ever have time. It's cute, though. Little Deep Space Nine. Maybe I'll put it on this stand right here. With the, there we go. We'll get it right here on this stand. It's probably not going to balance on there. It would be cool if it did, though.
I'll tell you what would look good on that. One of those magnetized spinning things where it doesn't touch anything. And you can just set that right on top of it.
Just hovering?
Yes, that would look great.
Yeah, it would. I agree.
And I'm going to start streaming the first week of August.
Okay. What day?
Well, let's kind of wait and see what's going on between everybody else, and whatever night's going to work best, we'll announce it the last week of July.
All right. Well, you know what's
be...
cool? There's a lot of us doing solo streams right now, so we're almost got 2 people each night. Pretty soon we're gonna have a double header every night, which would be cool. The more the merrier. All right, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you for tuning into Trek Mods. I appreciate everybody. I've been working on videos. I've been working on the little Shenzhou modification, so I should have a video coming up on that pretty soon. I'm in the process of editing one. Well, not right now, but I'm in the middle of editing the next video for that. And keep a lookout for my other little series called What Have I Done, where I show off these model builds that I've been building on live streams and I haven't made videos for. You know, stuff like this one here, the Sternbach class, stuff like that I don't make video series for, that I do on live streams. So I make a little video that you know, just sort of talks about it and show you what I've done. So keep an eye out for that. And right now, Ken, anything you want to say?
Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Sounds good to me, buddy. Okay, roll that beautiful Starship footage.